I don't usually go out this late at night.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Fashion is Audrey here, aka Matilda, and today's video is going to be sort of a test kind of video. So a couple of months ago, Wayne Goss uploaded a video where he was showing us this trick that literally makes your foundation stay on the whole day without budging. And I couldn't really put it to the test yet because life happens and I just never got the time. But today, whoa, I just cracked my knuckle. But today I have a full day ahead of running errands, being everywhere, activities that just make you sweat. You know what I mean? And I mean it in a way of I'm gonna be up and about and I need my makeup to last long. So I'm going to do a very simple routine. I'm going to follow the steps he recommends. And we're gonna see, does this really make your foundation last the whole day? So without any further ado, let's get right into this video. I'm going to be doing a very simple look because no one runs errands in a full face of makeup. At least today is not that kind of day. I've only applied moisturizer and sunscreen to my face and that's it. So we're gonna get right into the trick. I'm going to start with my foundation because that's the basis of this video. I'm going to do my foundation on camera and my concealer and then everything else off camera. And then we're gonna come back and see how this holds up throughout the day. It's gonna be a very simple look, I promise you. Let's start. Let's just get into it. Watching the video, I don't really see him going in with a primer, so I'm just going to skip that step altogether. I'm going to go in with my setting spray. I'm just going to spritz this all over my face. This is the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. Shake, 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 and ooh. Oh. So the hair is held back because it was just bothering me. Anyway, now he says we go in with our setting spray and our foundation. It has to be a liquid foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal True Match foundation today. I'm using the shade Cappuccino, and basically what he says we do is we put a generous amount of setting spray on our hand until it becomes like a pool. Whoa, that's a lot. And then I'm gonna take my foundation and I'm just going to pour it into the setting spray. Hopefully, ooh. Oh, damn. Okay, that's a lot of foundation. Woof. And then I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and mix it all in. Wow. Okay. Okay, so my beauty blender just took up the whole thing. Wow. And then you apply it on your face. So, okay. I think I'm gonna need to do this a couple of times because oh my god. I'll see you. So what he says this does is it sets your face as you go, which makes sense. It does make sense. So I need to do that again because I just put the whole amount on one side of my face. This is a bit too much, honestly. Well, I'm looking a bit dewy, but not in a bad way. So I have put a lot of foundation on this side. I kind of overdid that. Yeah, I definitely went overboard. So I have to use the same amount now. I can't just use less on the other side, right? I'm gonna do the same thing. Some setting spray. I think I'm gonna do less this time because honestly that was too much foundation. You see how dewy I'm looking? And honestly the foundation looks like it's a bit, ooh, looks a bit red. Okay, what's going on? Have I gotten darker? Oh my god, I literally look like I have a mask on. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. We are gonna fix this in the name of Jesus, okay? Don't you worry about it. I honestly feel like I look flawless, which is not a bad thing. I'm going to go into my concealer, and today I'm using the NYX HD concealer. This is in the shade Nutmeg, and I'm gonna apply that under my eyes just to get rid of this eye bag situation and also to bring some light back to my face and fix whatever's going on. So I'm just gonna apply this under my eyes and my eyelids. Why not? my chin. I'm gonna let this sit for a bit before I blend it out. That way I get maximum coverage. Okay, I feel like I look so flawless, like in real life. I don't know what's showing up on camera, but I'm literally looking flawless and I love it. Anyway, now that I've applied everything liquid, he says we do everything powder related. So that is setting my under eye. I'm going to do that on camera and then everything else off camera. Then I'm gonna come back and finish the tricks and tips that he's giving us, and you're going to see if this really does last. So to set my concealer, I'm going to be using the usual, wow, I'm going to be using my favorite, obviously, the Such a Buttercup powder.
Swear I'm not a liar. You should dance with me. You should get to know.
Now my concealer is set. I'm going to move on to doing the rest of my face. I'm just going to do my natural everyday makeup. I'm going to link it down below, but I'm going to be putting on lashes. But let's go do that and come back. See you in a sec. Okay, now my full face is done. And now for the final steps, he says to dab on a lot of setting spray. Okay, not a lot, but to set your face. Same setting spray. And he says to let that just sink in and evaporate away. Once everything has set, he goes in with a Laura Mercier powder, or he recommends the RCMA, and I have the RCMA. So I'm doing exactly as I'm being instructed. It better go well. So I'm just gonna take some pour it on the floor apparently. I'm gonna take some RCMA powder and I'm gonna dip my beauty blender inside it. And I'm gonna tap off the excess, because, oh, that's a lot of powder, girl. I'm just going to set my whole face with a minimal amount of powder. Okay guys, so I just, why is there hair on my face? I just quickly changed my lashes because the other ones were just not looking nice. So this is more dramatic, too dramatic for this look, but I'm gonna go with it. Anyway, it is currently 10:34 a.m. and I'm gonna wear this throughout the day. I'm going to keep checking in with you guys and we're going to see how this holds up. I'm really excited to see how this works out, because if it does work out, then we're sorted for life, you and me, because I got you as always. So yeah, I'm gonna go about my errands. I have to go to the post office, I have to pay some bills, I have to do this and that. It's called adulting. It's not fun, but it has to be done. So yeah, I'm going to keep checking in with you. If I do happen to not be at home, I'm going to use my phone, and let's just see if this thing is the real deal. So see you soon. Okay guys, it is currently 10:40 p.m. I am ready to call it a day. I am exhausted. I had such a long day. Sorry that I didn't get to check in with you guys. Honestly, my day got a bit overwhelming, but I'm here now and that's all that matters. So I have had this whole shebang going on for 12 hours plus. And let me tell you, I am not mad at this. Honestly, in other cases, even after 7 hours, I have a very oily T-zone. I do have combination skin, and after 7 hours, my T-zone gets drenched in oil, and I kind of have to dab some powder over it. Today, I haven't touched up my face at all. This is literally how I left the house. I've been in the sun, I've gone to the post office, I've run around town. Like this was out, and it was a bit warm today. And I feel like this is really good. So except for, I'm starting to see some oils kind of seeping through in my forehead, but it's honestly not as bad as it would be. And it's like, whoa, I've had this for 12 hours plus. Like, looking up close, I do have a bit of creasing around my mouth. And honestly, other than that, I have an oily kind of T-zone, and some oils are starting to peek through in my nose. But honestly, this is not bad for a day's wear. I am super impressed. Definitely this trick does work. Only downside of this hack, I'd say, is you'd need a lot of setting spray, because you need to set your foundation, then set your makeup, so you will get through your bottles of setting spray very quickly. Honestly, you can make your foundation last the whole day, and I think that's very impressive. So just for that reason, that it lasted throughout, I look reasonable, I don't look crazy, I am here for this trick. So Wayne Goss was not pulling our legs. Do you say pulling our legs? I don't know. He was not messing with us, and he definitely is onto something. Having said that, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me and watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're subscribed, I will definitely see you in my next one. Until then, bye! Woo!